just smears or spinach in it. There's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, Louis! But you don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, cause we're drunk donkey nationwide. Everybody now, finds where the page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's finds where the page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Did I ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can come as a pilot, you stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching mice fade. Yes, we do. Put your chrome head shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. Here we go now. Mike's grab the page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's Mike's grab the page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is that Blobby Bobby? I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
All right, we're late, but we're here. Too many buttons, not enough time. Well, we made it. Good morning. It's Friday. Oh my God, that's what happens when you take a couple days off. It becomes very cloudy, but I made it. That's all that matters. And there's my one-eye Chevrolet back during Tropical Storm Ada down in the Keys, Key Largo. So how's everybody doing? Let's see if this thing works. We got another crazy schedule, and then we're kind of back to normal here soon. We're going to Daytona next week. Louie and me. And Hunter and the girls. So we'll get into all that here in a little bit. How about the tornadoes in Wisconsin yesterday? What's up with that? We did share the Storm Prediction Center outlook yesterday. Showed that little highlighted area up that neck of the woods. Crazy. For sure. Good morning, Mr. James. Got softball Saturday. Kickoff weekend for Emily. I can't wait. Mr. James Fort. James Cusano. I never got your name right. Softball, James Cusano. Jason Strong. What's up, buddy? The Chevy is running good. Jason Strong, my official transmission thermostat sponsor. Miss Morgan, what's up there from the Milton area? What's up? Richard Reamer, what's up? Danny from Big Pine Key. What's up, Justin? Navari. Christy. Truck team. Yep, we'll be there. Tell them to say hi. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Good morning over there on the East Coast. Did everybody hear the sonic boom? Believe it or not, man, sonic boom was booming here in Florida. Julie was here, and we both looked at each other like, what was that? I thought it was a squirrel. We have squirrels that hop around the house, and I thought maybe a big old squirrel jumped on the roof, but no, it was sonic boom. The Dragon capsule made it back with astronauts. So it's amazing, the sonic. What a crazy phenomenon in weather or science, sonic booms. Man, that thing shook our house, and we're 100 plus miles away. That's just crazy. Crazy. Sonic boom. Makes you think if there were UFOs, we'd hear a lot more sonic booms unless they figured it out. So we're streaming live on Facebook. Twitter, X, and YouTube, and TikTok. Good morning, TikTokers. Good morning, Brit Life, Jenny from Georgia. Hope y'all are doing well. Got a little bit of weather to talk about. Maya didn't hear it, must have been sleeping. Rose heard it in Pell's Park. Good morning, Sherry Brown from Kentucky. Grand Turk, Don Peterson. Holy moly, been down there before. Dana, happy Friday. Sonic Broom Squirrel. All right, a couple cool things. First and foremost, we have a lot of great supporters. One, of course, is ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We'll be heading there today. I will be in the Mardi Gras parade here in Dunedin. So if you're in the Mardi Gras parade, look for me on the... I'll take a picture here. Louis, what are you doing? But we'll be in the float. We'll be on the float. I'm going to share it here in a little bit. So we'll be there in Dunedin for the Mardi Gras parade Saturday night. It's adults only, apparently, on the parade part, that is. So we'll be throwing some koozies, some Mike's Weather Page koozies and beads. So yeah, we might see you. Got a new logo. Made a cowboy logo, Shelly. You'll see it here in a little bit. It's pretty funny, actually. I got a matching red shirt to go with it. I kind of went with the bandit look. Remember Smokey the Bandit? Burt Reynolds always wore this red cowboy shirt. So we made. Let me see if I can find the picture here. I'm looking on my phone here real quick. I have to show you. I don't want to load it because I don't know what the heck's going to pop up here. But let me show you the logo, since we're just kind of wasting time, as we do very well here. Where's my little search bar thing? I don't even know where the search bar went. Oh, there it is. All right. So this is going to be pretty cool. But anyway, we'll be at Dunedin for the parade. Crew of Chasco as a Western themed float. The Crew of Chasco. That's what I'll be on. I don't know the number yet. But here's what I got made for the back of the... Look. Is that not awesome? So that's the new look for the float, because it's a Western themed float. So I got a red shirt to match. What do you about that, Louis? Anyway. All right, cool. Let's talk about weather a little bit. Yes, Alex Baller. I'm gonna talk about the hurricane season, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna talk about weather. I got some graphics to share with everybody about the upcoming hurricane season, and what we might be seeing out there. So let's get into a lot of that. These are usually about an hour long, so we have plenty of time to talk about everything. So another cool thing coming up this weekend for me is I'm flying up to Lowe's headquarters, believe it or not, and they have a storm command center that they use with TVs and like a whole, looks like NASA, Lowe's. And they have me doing a hurricane seminar to their disaster team, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So I'm flying up there Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, we're coming home to go to Daytona. This is storms, though. We're going to talk about this. This is what's coming. We're going to get into this here. We got a storm line, Pacific jet stream pumping from the Pacific across the lower part of the U.S. These are 3 days ahead of storm potential maps. We're going to get into all this here in a little bit. So if you live across Texas, across the upper Gulf Coast, and this is going to spread, I already have a day 4 outlook map in the yellow on the bottom right there. That's lower Georgia, Alabama, Carolina, and Florida for the end of the weekend here, going into Monday. So another El Nino jet stream storm system coming Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'll be talking about that here in a second. Other things that are happening, though, real quick. This is where I was this weekend. I was with my good buddy Jason Sutton here from Furman. We were at the Capitol. They had emergency management day for Florida Division of Emergency Management. So it was great to be there. EM Day there in the Capitol. Met a lot of great people. Awesome time mingling with the big dogs. Trust me, a lot of big dogs were there. Hung out with my buddy Kevin Guthrie, the state director executive director of the Florida Division of Emergency Management. He is very nice. We've become really good friends. Pretty excited about that. Here's our race car. Just in case you haven't heard, we got a car sponsored by the Florida Division of Emergency Management. This is for this weekend coming up in the Xfinity Series. We're going to do a meet and greet at a local Lowe's about 5 minutes from the track, so watch for that. We have local Volusia County involved. We're going to be giving away weather radios. Tons of weather radios we're going to be giving out, so watch for that. Special meet and greet. Kevin Guthrie's coming for the day. We got a race car. It's going to be awesome. Dawson Cram is the driver, and JD Motorsports number 4. So that is so cool. We're going to be, getting a lot of press, people talking about it a lot. 100 days to hurricane season. That's why we're going to talk about hurricane season here in a second. We got a 100-day countdown starting with the weekend of Daytona. But the Hurricane Awareness Machine, year number 2, looks awesome on the track. Big thanks to Coastal Claims here in Florida, Paratech Garage Door Company, Paratech Door Solutions, and of course Furman and Lowe's doing this so we can have the Mike's Weather page. Hurricane race car at Daytona, man. So you're going to be hearing a lot more about that. Proud of it. Never thought I'd be on the hood of a NASCAR along with the state of Florida. So that's pretty cool. Coming up. A couple of things else I want to talk about. This was a very interesting graphic. Apparently, Shelly said the thread went sideways. I don't really read comments that much because it's not good for your health. There was an earthquake. Just look it up. I don't make up the news. I just report it. But there was an earthquake off the coast of Florida 2 nights ago. If you don't believe it, I would call the U.S. Geology. Is that who it is? What department is it, Shelley? I don't even know. But it's official. There was an earthquake. So I didn't make it up. People thought I made it up. I'm like, no, I'm just sharing the news. There has been many before. Matt Devitt did a nice graphic from Wink News showing all the different earthquakes in the South. And actually there has been some all over land. So that's all I got to say about that. What else I have popped up here? Oh, the weather. Yeah, we're going to get into that here in a second. Let's talk about hurricane season in a second. Not right now. Let's put this graphic up that I had earlier. Say a few more hellos, and then we'll get into hurricane season here in a second. I really got some interesting things to talk about that I want to bring up for the 2024 hurricane season. This is a live look at the jet stream. Classic El Nino, man. El Nino is so amazing. We have a southern jet stream that is secondary from the polar jet stream. The polar jet stream is so far to the north, that's why we don't have much of a winter right now. That's why we have tornadoes up there yesterday. It's more like spring. This is the jet stream coming in from the Pacific, though, coming in hot, and it's going to come across the south part of the U.S., bringing storms today a little bit to the north, and then, of course, tomorrow this is going to dip a little farther south. We do have a front coming in over the weekend. It's going to push this jet stream a little farther south, and that's why we have a storm potential across the deep south Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And this thing finally gets to push through, and could be a nice week all the way up to the weekend. It looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is going to be a storm line coming over the weekend that we're going to talk about for potentially Daytona Sunday. So, the USGS. There you go, Morgan. Thank you very much. I'm just terrible with names. The U.S. Geological something. All right, what's up, Mr. Eric? We're going to say a few more hellos. How's it going down south, buddy? It's going to be in the 80s, Eric. A couple days. Good morning, Jason from Slidell, Louisiana. Hopefully we're not in your neck of the woods again. We were there. What's up, Miss Katie? How about all our cruise goers, Shelly? We're down to like a month away, right? Oh my God, I cannot wait. Mike's Weather Page Cruise launching in about a month on Royal Caribbean. So, wow. So the quake was the same night as a rocket launch, apparently, right, Shelly? So there was a little bit. Some didn't know which was what. I think the quake was around what, 10:48 p.m. Earthquake was off the coast of Florida. What's up, Miss Katie? Kangaroo in Florida, Brit Life. Whoa, man, now things are getting wacky. I did find out my buddy Sean from ABC told me that they're on a race car too. I think Parker Klingerman, maybe, is that who he's told me last night? Let's see real quick, because that's pretty neat. We could have put ABC on there. I didn't know they wanted to be on a car, but I believe he said Parker Klingerman, maybe. Let me see here. Yep, Parker Klingerman. So ABC will be at Daytona too. Pretty wild. Picks for the Super Bowl, Harold? Nope. Nope. Bucks aren't in it, so. Volcanoes are next, Rick. Yep. All right. Let's see. Let's talk about hurricane season real quick, and then we'll talk into weather. Because since we do have the hurricane awareness machine, anybody out there, I'm going to start hitting social a little bit more. Would love to get an interview with Fox and Weather Channel or whoever. Fox doing the race. Talk about hurricanes. 100 days away. This is the time we're going to start seeing preseason predictions. Okay, preseason predictions, and you have to always take them with a grain of salt, because we could have 30 storms and not one of them affect anybody. A true fish storm, meaning they avoid Bermuda. You could have a season with 4 storms and actually have 2 make landfall. So numbers aren't meant to scare anybody, hopefully. But there are 3 things that more than likely will determine an above average season prediction. I would almost bet money. I will bet money. I don't know how much or into who. But there will be above average hurricane predictions. Guaranteed. I will guarantee it. If they don't say above average hurricanes, I will what will I do, Shelly? I was going to say do a live shirtless, but that might get me banned. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say shave my head. Because I'm pretty confident. Maybe we'll do a poll, Shelly. We should do a poll in the Brew crew. What extreme measures will I take if they do not predict an above average hurricane season? Because I'm so confident of that. I might say drink water for a day, but that would be a good one. Only water for a day. That would mean no. The fun stuff. Vicky says no. I have to wear shoes for a week. No, but I would. I'm not giving up storm chasing for anything, Shelly. Dale, I don't know if I could do that, buddy. I eat my hat. I do got a new cowboy hat for this weekend's. I had to get a brown hat to match the new logo. James, wear last year's shirt. Need one with new needs. I do. We got a new shirt coming out soon, by the way. Oh, you guys rock. All right. Well, anyway, here's why we're going to see above average. 3 things guaranteed. All right. First one, this. Boom. El Nino. So we are in a very strong El Nino right now. And as we've seen in other years, when we have a strong El Nino, it becomes a strong La Nina the year after. So by down here, let me show you. July, August, September, October. These 2 months right here, September, October, November, we will more than likely, almost guaranteed, be in a La Nina weather pattern. Okay? Now, going into winter, that means more wintry normal winters for north and less action for the south. No more lower jet stream, more normal cold front pattern, more jet stream to the north, more cold fronts to the north, more snow to the north. But we won't see that crazy south rains that we've been seeing and the tornadoes as we get into next winter. But anyway, when we have a La Nina winter, This is what it means. I didn't mean to do the cryptic post yesterday. People get mad at me. They're like, why'd you say that and nothing else? Well, first I was driving. It was kind of hard to post. But anyway, kind of hard to see the graphic here. But basically when we're in La Nina, we have this time of year, we have during El Nino, we have a strong jet stream, which we're seeing now in the winter, which means less chance for storms to develop because of wind shear. Wind shear is upper level winds. Stronger upper level winds mean thunderstorms get beaten up, ripped apart, and can't organize, can't stack vertically, and they just don't have the ability to become very organized systems because of the wind shear kind of eliminates that. So when we have less wind shear in La Nina, they say more hurricanes. So, and I can see that looking back at history. Years that have had La Nina, which we're entering, we've had a lot of activity. Just because of the lack of wind shear. And here's a graphic I've been putting together for lows coming up that I'm pretty excited about, but I'm going to share a little bit here. Past hurricane seasons. If we look at, I guess we'll look at 17. No, I was looking at 18, Michael. We'll look at 18. I'm a year behind here. All right, I always show this one. All right, so here's 18. This is when we had Michael. So this is a good example of a El Nino year, 18. And yellow is this tropical storm. So really, everything, here was pretty much nothing due to strong winds of El Nino. So 18, but as we talked about before, 18 was Florence and Michael, and storms still developed outside of that. But the point of this El Nino, La Nina thing is very little activity here across the Caribbean. And when you go back to La Nina, very less wind shear here, so they say more hurricanes in this area. And we go back to 2020, which was a La Nina year. Look at the Caribbean compared to so La Nina year, a lot of Caribbean activity. Now, whether or not they go anywhere, where they go, if they go, blah 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 blah, we don't know any of that stuff. But 2020 is a pretty active year, right? We had a lot of major hurricanes that year. We had Laura, we had Delta, we had Zeta. Ada was briefly before it got a little weaker as it approached the U.S., but a lot of storms that year. So that's the difference with La Nina versus El Nino. So that's why number one reason that they're going to predict higher average hurricanes. Number one reason right there. Number one of three. And I'm not hyping if anybody thinks I'm hyping. All right. So the second thing is this. Boom. All right. This graphic was put out by Alex Borham, cyclonicwx.com. It's a graphic that's real. It's just easy to see. It's showing you your Eastern Atlantic water temperature averages right now. And basically, normally, a 30-year average from 1991 to 2020, that's 30 years, believe it or not. Because 91 is when I graduated, and it seems like yesterday, and I'm like, that's 30 years? Anyway, 30 years. But this is where the water temperatures usually are for February and March, down to 24.5 Celsius, and this is where they're at. The only thing that's, kind of wow with this is these water numbers are typically where you are in July, right here. So doesn't mean anything. It just means that they're going to say water temperatures are warmer than average. Normally the water temperatures are 24.5. They're almost at 26.1 or 2 right now. So Water temperatures are up almost 2 degrees Celsius above where they normally are. And what's kind of fascinating is the average water temperature now is what we normally see in the start of July. So that'll be something very interesting to track if the water temperatures remain there or not. Now, the other maps we got, just simply actual water temperature numbers right here. This is Bay News 9 or Spectrum 9, and you can see 81, 80. We already got 80-degree temperatures. So this is factor number 2 that they're going to say above average season because the water temperatures are already hot. 80 is usually the number tropical systems need for development, and we have 80 degrees all the way through the Gulf Stream and the middle part of the Gulf. And a lot of this is why we're getting a lot of storms in the Gulf, because there's a lot of extra heat and Gulf juice helping rains and storms. So, 80 degrees all the way through the Caribbean right now. Pretty fascinating stuff. And then another map you can look at here is the anomaly map. This one just pretty much shows the same thing. Just kind of showing you white's average for 30 years, and anything orange is above average. And waters in the eastern Atlantic are 2 to 3 to 4 degrees above average. Everything's 1 to 2 degrees above average. So, factor number 2. Now, number 3, these models just came out this week. These are monthly averages for rainfall. So in order for tropical systems to thrive, they need moisture. So your long-range moisture probability maps are coming out. And this is for August, September, October. Monthly, they're almost the same, but this is a 3-month blend of those 3 months. These are on tropical tidbits from CANSIPS model, CANSIPS, SIPS. And it's really showing you 2 things here. One, African rains expected to be above normal. Green is above normal. White is the normal. Green is above normal rainfall. And look at all across the main development region, all the way through the Caribbean. It really gets going here across the Caribbean. So, long-range precipitation models sometimes, hint that there's going to be a lot of activity rolling in off of Africa. Waves, tropical waves, enabling some sort of development if there are other conditions allow. So, pretty interesting actually to me to see that. Now you can go to Tropical Tidbits and see this right here. We go to Tropical Tidbits and you go to Climate and hit CFS Monthly, for example. And we will go to precipitation, 1 month averages, and you can see as we get into the season here, once we get into May, green is above average. And then, June, July, August, September, October. So pretty much, obviously October you start to look at the Caribbean. But above average that, you can go to the SIPS model here. Same thing. Here is July, really increased precipitation for the month of July, August, September, October, it's November. So there you go. We'll see. This is just a pre-season look of why we're probably going to see above average hurricane numbers predicted. So anyway, not hyping, I hope. So what else can we talk about? We'll go into some local weather. Thank you, Maddie Love, for the heart over there on TikTok. George V, thanks for the live. ST Martin, I'm an alarmist. Okay, if you think. Good morning, Mr. Mike Sherman. How's California doing, man? Lots of rain, I know, out there. Holy cow! You got another. Oh, by the way, you got another round coming. I meant to share that yesterday, and I totally forgot. There's another atmospheric river setting up. In fact, let me see if I can see it on long-range maps here. I don't know where I would go to look at it. Let's see here. They had a really descriptive outlook coming. Here, well, this was issued a couple days ago. This is for the month of February. Bottom line is, obviously, Florida's still expected to get above average rain for the month of February, but definitely out west again. So there is there's definitely signs of more of what you all just had out there with the flooding. This one just came out for the month of February. There it is right here. I knew I'd find it. So here's possible. This one was just posted yesterday. For the week of February 16th through 21st. That's another week away. So there you go. Heavy precipitation for the whole state. High winds, heavy snow, higher elevations. But pretty much the whole dang state, man. I don't know what's up with that. But the whole state of California expected to have very high rainfall. February 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th time frame. So I don't know what round. Is that round number 3? Ian, let's talk about NASCAR. Yes. NASCAR. Hey, we got a subscriber. Thank you, Mr. Brent Reeves. Appreciate that. You're awesome over there. Thank you. All right, so heavy rain. I need to share this one for our friends out there in California that they got another round coming the almighty email I just sent to Lowe's was, do I have to dress formal or can I wear jeans? Business casual. Greg, are you watching? I wouldn't even know what business casual meant. Never thought I'd have to ask for dress codes when I do things. That means shoes. That means I got to pack shoes. I'll take a picture. But I'm excited. Anybody from Lowe's, I'm excited. I'm really excited that Lowe's invited me to come up and do a hurricane presentation. So, pretty cool. All right, let's talk about this weekend we got coming up. So, Storm Prediction Center for today. We do have storms to watch out for today. That's part of that jet stream that we're seeing. Let me go into the nice graphics here. I like these graphics here. Here's today. And we got that jet stream coming up around the Pacific. You can see that. A little bit of boundary there. So we will monitor that. Let me go to regions here. Let's go to national for this one. And then we'll do, I really can't do regions. It might show up there. All right. Well, for today, there you go. Storms. They're not expecting much as far as tornado. There's no 2%, 5%. So mainly just thunderstorms today in the green. However, tomorrow, things start to pick up a little bit. Here's Saturday. Our jet stream dipping a little farther south. We're going to have storms across lower Texas. Could be a little tornado. Here's 2% tornado outlook. So definitely not a no for tomorrow's tornadoes. So we'll be paying attention there in Texas. This area slides east for Sunday, and we definitely have a little bit more storm concern for Sunday. And this reaches down to the Gulf Coast. So anybody in the dark green, everybody in the yellow, definitely need to pay attention for Sunday. They're saying possible tornadoes again to watch out for. So we're going to look at hour by hour here in a second. We got a 5. We don't have 5% yet, but we probably will. Now, this was a little surprise to wake up to this morning. We have a day 4 outlook now for Monday. And usually when they have a day 4 outlook, they're pretty confident we're going to see a strong line of storms. So this is Sunday going into Monday here. Monday we'll be watching along the upper Gulf Coast, eastern Gulf Coast there, Florida Panhandle, parts of Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. So definitely, Charleston, Atlantic coastal side is going to be watching this on Monday. That's coming up. So let's look at that a little more. So let's look at your 48. I tell you what, let's look at this right now because we have a lot of people watching Daytona. So Daytona next week. We're going to look at everything right now. All right. So today, here's your storms, a little bit, normal stuff. There's your boundary, high pressure off the Atlantic. We get this little clashing zones here where we can see some storms later today. Nothing too severe expected. Let's go into tomorrow, Saturday. We're going to see a little bit more storm chances developing here in Texas. This is tomorrow morning around by Houston. We're still going to see a line of rain stretching northeastward to wake up Saturday morning. Here's your storm potential now tomorrow afternoon. We start to see a little bit more storms here, Texas, Louisiana, Saturday afternoon. This is where things get interesting here. We could see some storms really start to get going later Saturday night, possibly stretching northeastward Saturday night. Now, Sunday is another round. Here's the next round. This is the actual low coming in. This is Sunday morning. Let's go to Sunday morning here. Here's Sunday morning. All right, so a little more thunder showing up, which, obviously there's low pressure there across Dallas. Sunday morning, this is round number 2 coming, but definitely seeing more storm potential with this one now. So Sunday, as we come across, there's your storm potential. Really starting to get going. Got winds coming up from the Gulf. So there's your storms on Sunday. This is around noontime. And there you go. All the way through Sunday. That's why we have that Storm Prediction Center highlighting the upper Gulf Coast there region. So we'll see what they look like as far as storms go. And then, of course, Monday, we're going to be watching across overnight hours. We could see some storms here 2 a.m. on Monday as you start the week. Could see some storms already developing here overnight into Monday morning. And there's your heavy line. This is your squall line setting up. This is Monday at 1 p.m. So there's that solid line. This is what they're talking about for Monday morning as our front finally gets a final push. So definitely seeing strong storms here across the southeast. This is Monday afternoon. It does get a push through. Finally, this is midnight Monday night into Tuesday. There's your weak frontal line. Could see some snow on the backside, though, as this 992 pressure exits the coast. So Monday night into Tuesday morning, we could see some big winds here across the northeast. A lot of snow. This is our low pressure area leaving out. We got snow on the backside from the mountains. Could see some snow for Gatlinburg area. A little bit, not a lot showing. Normal elevation stuff. No big snow event, just higher elevations. But as we escape this low pressure area, and let's go a little bit deeper. So that's Monday and Tuesday. Here's where Daytona gets tricky. All right, so we know this front line's coming. This is Tuesday morning, early. It's going to leave on out of here. So Tuesday morning, the front's gone. We've got a little bit of lingering down in the Bahamas Tuesday afternoon. High pressure builds in on Tuesday, and we're going to see several days of blue sky here across a big part of the U.S. And this is going to probably last a big part into Wednesday. Here is Thursday. Got a little energy coming down from the north. Could be some snow. Nothing organized though. Here's Friday morning. All right. Well, here's our next system starting to take shape way over in New Mexico. Let's go to Saturday morning. All right. So here's Saturday 5 a.m. Next system setting up Saturday morning. Could be a low pressure, meaning in the Gulf, which could mean storms. Here's Saturday 4 p.m. on the Euro. All right. So there's our little bit lower pressure being jet stream induced here, so that could be stormy across the lower south. This is Saturday 4 p.m. The difference is the GFS is a lot faster. This is the Euro at Saturday 4 p.m. The GFS is there. Saturday 4 p.m. So if you're worried about Daytona, you want to be putting out your pom-poms for the Euro. As we get into Sunday 4 a.m. on the Euro, 4 a.m., Xfinity race is done. Mike's Wheeler, Page, Furman, Paratech, Coastal Claims, FDM, Hot Rod takes top 5. Then we worry about Sunday. So here's Sunday 4 a.m. Euro, GFS. So will they meet in the middle? Sometimes. We can look at ensembles and stuff like that, but bottom line is there's something coming. Now, we go to Sunday about noontime. Here's Sunday at noon. This is the GFS and the Euro. So again, the Euro's slower. This is noon on Sunday. There is an approaching low pressure area coming. It's just a matter of timing. That's a week away. So pointless right now to place bets, except there is a system coming. If there's a system coming Tuesday, then you pretty much know there's another one coming 5-6 days away, right? It's a guarantee. So it's just a matter of when does it get here. Euro, luckily, saying they would be here late Sunday night, maybe even early Monday morning. So, we'll see about that. Canadian model, really. I mean, we go tropical tidbits here. Take a look at that. Here's next Saturday morning. Sunday morning on the Canadian. Noontime on the Canadian. So here's Sunday morning on the Canadian. Sunday morning on the Euro is right here. Big difference. Sunday morning on the Euro. Sunday morning on the GFS. So you got Sunday morning, basically Canadian, GFS, Euro. But there is something coming. Bummer. Could it be a Monday Daytona 500? I don't know. I hope not. The kids are out of school, though. So, unfortunately, the GFS ensembles are definitely favoring moisture Sunday morning. The European ensembles are showing Sunday morning here. So, yeah, I have a feeling the Euro is going to catch up a little bit to the GFS. So, I don't know, man. This is Sunday morning. GFS highlighting more of a Florida Sunday morning. Euro's showing a little more spread, but some into Florida. This is all the members of the Euro, the ensemble means. So, yeah, it's going to be close. Sunday night. Oh, man, I don't know what to tell you. Still too far away to make bets, but oh God, it's only Friday. We'll worry about it. It's still too far away. Still too far away. Anyway, all right. Okay, yeah, Sean, I know, man. I'll be examining Daytona big time, but yeah, it's just Sunday looking rough, man. I'm getting ice cream cones sent to me. Dickie, thank you. Mardi Gras, Mardi Gras for y'all. Raw says I'm hyping over rain. That's probably right. Mike the hype. Far from it. What else we talk about? All right, so yeah, Maya's first race, awesome, cool. So yeah, Mardi Gras for I forgot Mardi Gras is up. Let's take a look at the Upper Gulf Coast. So Saturday night. Here's Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, right here. Saturday night on the Euro coming up this weekend. Is Mardi Gras this weekend or the following weekend? Mardi Gras is the 13th. Well, what day is the day? Friday. How could it be the 13th? Temperatures. Let's take a look at that. This weekend. Okay, cool. Danny, yeah. Well, there's the Euro for Saturday night. And GFS for Saturday night. Not too bad. A little bit of rains maybe. It's still gonna. I think the heaviest stuff for the upper Gulf is going to be off to the west and to the north, which is good. Could be a little pocket of good weather. One thing that high pressure is going to do is lock in some warmer air. So for the southeast, let's take a look at your high temperatures. So today we're going to get close to 80 for Orlando today. This is tomorrow, excuse me. I'm off a day. So why is it today not popping up? I didn't think it was going to be that warm today. It's not going to be that warm today. Well, we'll worry about tomorrow. It's a little cooler today. But as far as tomorrow goes, Saturday, check this out. So we got Saturday 70s all the way up through the Carolinas, all the way up through Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. We got 79 maybe in Orlando tomorrow. And with that front coming, the front's coming in Monday, Tuesday. So that means we're going to have a warmer Sunday likely. Oh, yeah. So there's Sunday. 80s in Florida now. Upper 70s still for a big part of the southeast. As that front line inches closer for Monday. We're probably going to have 80s on Monday too. Oh, yeah. There's Monday. High temperatures creeping up there. 83 now. Middle 80s on Monday. Monday. Now the cold front comes through on Tuesday. There you go. High temperatures for Tuesday. 50s and 60s for a high. Still some 70s down in South Florida. Highs for Wednesday. Creeping back up. 70s on Wednesday. Thursday. Hanging there about the same. Friday. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Well, how about that? Highs for a week from Sunday. Not bad at all, man. 70s. So if you are going to Daytona, you won't be sweating too much. This is a week from Sunday. High temperatures. Will we get any 30s? Possibly Wednesday, maybe? Tuesday? Let's see. Tuesday, low temperatures. Nope. Still be cold. 40s. This is Tuesday morning. 58 in Tampa. 50 for Tampa. There's a 39 in Tallahassee on Wednesday. No freezing temps, so you got to go way north in the mountains to get into freezing temps for Wednesday. And then things get going. So, yeah, pretty stable week. Once that front comes through, things are going to kind of mellow and stay the same. So the big warm-up is going to be this weekend. We'll see some 80s on Sunday and Monday down in the South Florida. 80s. It'll be one of them days in Florida where you start the day with your AC, or you start the day with your heated seats and your heat on, and then you end the day with your AC on. Only in Florida. Megan, I'm glad to be here. Sheila says it's snowing in Denver. Shadow Watcher, where's your son getting married at? I can't see all the comments. Didn't come up. Oh, about 6 weeks. Well, hey, congratulations. Old school, doing good, man. Golf, weather, Dickie. Hey, let's talk about that. First off, have fun, man. New Orleans to Cancun. Gotta love that. All right, we're gonna. I'll tell you, great place to look for waves and stuff. Tropical tidbits here. We can look at Western Atlantic here and just kind of look at the Gulf. Go to Euro. And go to lower dynamics, look at wave heights, and I bet We're not going to see anything too much. So you're looking for anything not yellow. Anything yellow is 10 foot more. Gets a little rocky out there. But anyway, when did you say you're leaving? Cruise tomorrow? Returning Thursday? Looking pretty awesome. Here's that front coming down Tuesday. Nothing bad. So nothing really significant. Look at that, man. You're going to have a nice, man, you're going to have an awesome Wednesday, Thursday coming back. Like, the Gulf is going to be... I've seen pictures of the Gulf. In the middle of the Gulf, it looks like glass. Like, that's might be what you get on the way home. So have fun, man. You're going to love it. It's going to be warm, too. Not bad. Bay St. Louis, I know where that's at. How about that, Jess? Tomorrow doesn't look bad. We just looked at it, Jess. All the new big parades, looks like maybe some light rain, but nothing organized, which is great. Most of the organized stuff staying off to your west and to your north. And you can see that here with the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow. Most of your storms are going to still be out in the west and to your north. Sunday, though, could get a little rocky. Sunday, there's going to be some storms developing. But for the most part, Upper Gulf looks really good. Maybe some scattered rains, but nothing organized. So you got to love that. You're hearing snow for Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day? I think I should know this kind of stuff. Monday? I don't even know. Shelly? Here's snowfall the next 3 days, next 5 days. Oh, there is a line. That is a pretty healthy line of snow. Ooh, holy cow. Yes. Man, let's look at that. That's some big time snow for the Northeast. All right, let's look at that. Man, that's more. I didn't even realize we were going to see the potential for that. All right, Northeast. Let's take a look. Interesting. Didn't even see that one coming. Wow. All right. Monday. Not quite Monday. Here's Monday afternoon. Here's Monday night. So really, it's more Monday night into Tuesday. But yeah, look at that. Significant Tuesday morning wake up. Man, there's several inches. Wow, this could actually reach New York. They have had a very long spell of very little winter over the last few years. Look at that. Go across Massachusetts, Cape Cod. We could have 10 inches. That's just a euro. Wow, and GFS is almost the same. Whoa. So again, this is Monday night. So it doesn't look like Valentine's Day. Here's Tuesday morning. Is Valentine's a Tuesday? What is it? Monday? What is it? I don't even know what the hell. Oh, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. Why would I think it's Monday? Yes, snow for Valentine's Day. Why do I think Valentine's is a Monday? That's why I'm always in trouble. I always think it's Monday. You can tell I've been married 20-some years. But yeah, big snow, man. This is crazy. Look at it. This is a pretty big snow. This is Wednesday morning wake up right here. Look at that. That's most of it's going to fall Tuesday, but look at that, man. We can see a foot plus. Holy cow, man. That's big time. I've been out of the loop on weather. This is a bad month for me. I'm very busy, and it's tough not being glued to the models 24/7. People always do interviews with me, and we talk about hurricane season, and I always say you have to live it. Like, you have to be involved with models like 24/7 to know the pulse of what's going on. And if you take a day off, sometimes you just miss out. Miss out on trends. And but yeah, this is definitely big weather coming. Holy cow! Yeah, that's significant for possibly a lot of folks that haven't had much winter in a while. This is saying 10 inches, man, for Long Island. That's a lot. Let's look at ensemble maps here. We can look at take a look here at New England. All right, this is through Wednesday. So even the conservative blend of modeling is still showing 2 to 3 to 4 inches, isolated 6 inches. So yeah, it's these are a little more conservative. This is a blend of all models, but still showing snow Tuesday into Wednesday. But your GFS and Euro are way higher, which we can see here real quick. Let's zoom in here to GFS, and just for example here, showing New York. I mean, whether it happens or not, but the GFS showing 11 inches for New York. I don't know about that, but the Euro is showing 6.8 inches. That's, I mean, that's good snow, man. GFS 10 inches. Everything here 10 inches, man. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty good consistency. Euro just a little less, but still 6, 9, 10. Yeah, man. So it's looking pretty good, man, for a pretty significant snowstorm this week coming up. So we learned it together, the weather. Oh, Jody, what's up, Miss Jody? Well, actually, it was weather related. Yeah, Lorena, I hope our car does very good. Thanks for all the likes over there, by the way. Yeah, so we got a lot coming on, man. We got, we have, I covered it all in a nutshell. Weather in a nutshell, man. We got diagonal rains today across the upper middle U.S. Storms start kicking tomorrow in Texas, moving to the upper Gulf Coast on Sunday, with stretching into Monday for the southeast, minus the Florida Peninsula. Quiet week past that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pretty much nothing in the weather world. A little bit of snow up north. In the mountains, definitely some snow we're looking at here from the same system that might bring some midweek snow to the mountains. And as far as severe weather goes, not a lot cooking. And then, we're going to be watching Saturday storm development in the Western Gulf as we have another storm front coming through that could mess up Daytona on Sunday. We talked about hurricanes. We talked about temperatures that are going to be in the 80s, 70s tomorrow for a lot of the southeast, Carolinas, down through Florida. Snow in South Carolina? I don't think so. Not this round. Nope. Maybe higher elevations is all you're going to get. Gotta go high. Gotta go high. High. Hey, a couple things before we go wind it down. If you live in Florida, you live across the Interstate 4 corridor, in Tampa Bay, that's whole general Central Florida, make sure you check out my good buddies at Direct Remodels, one of the best companies for impact windows, hurricane windows in the state, and they are giving 40% off. Do your homework. It's an amazing deal. Crazy deal. They buy direct. Great family-owned company. Locally, don't forget my good buddies at Done Right Roofing and Decks and Docks here, building beautiful docks on the water, seawalls, and more. So check them two out locally. And we'll be back live a week. Can you believe it? But I'll be posting weather as we go. I got Starlink, so we'll be sporting Starlink at Daytona. Anything changes, you can guarantee we'll be doing some weather for that. So don't worry. Just Lives will return following week. We'll be back on schedule for a little while before our cruise. So we'll kind of be slowly counting down the days to hurricane season. hurricane season, I'm pretty much live every day, Monday through Friday. And when there's a storm, we're live at night, and we're live on the weekends. So you can always get your information. I'm streaming live on 4 platforms now, which is cool. And also it is embedded in our app and on the website. So there's no reason not to be able to keep up with what we're talking about. So look for us at Daytona. Super stoked about that. You're going to see a lot of posts the next few days as I head to Lowe's and head to Daytona for that. So hope you enjoy that. All right. Have a good week, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.